thing I find this pad very useful for is shelving on the kick. Sometimes you throw in a kick, you worry about getting caught, etc. Like it works with the Thai pads. I can use this no matter how big the fighter is. Now there's a fair bit smaller than me right now, but I can still hold this at a good angle for her to chop back kick in. So she comes over and puts it on the ball. Great impact coming down. But as she gets used to it, she'll kick one, put it down. Now I'll start to shelf a little bit in this tie, so I'm running her back. So she's learning, great recovery there. So she comes in, one, and I'm holding it up. Just like someone catching it on the elbow. Okay, so she's confident in throwing the kick, I'm going to shelf it, she can get it back down. Because she can get it back down, when I shelf it, I tease it up a little bit, she's there, ready to go again, trying whatever she needs to play. Okay, from there. She goes on this side, so she just kicks over, okay, and then what I do, I push the bottom handle in. One, so I get that shelf there, she's learning that little bit of recovery. That little bounce at the end of the kick there, when someone's coming in to counter, is really, really useful skill to develop. Okay? So fundamentally with the handles, she comes over on this side, what I'm doing is pushing the lower handle through a little bit. So I go one to affect her balance. So I'm trying to hold her like a tabletop, but I keep her on there, and then we can start to work this whole game. So I go in, one, she can work this cover, she can come back in, boom, and I can work that like this. I go shelf, one, I put this down, bam, there, she's back in again. Okay, or we go over one, she shelves the kick, one, and come in here, she's putting that back in, and keep playing from there. Shelving, really, really useful. When I talk about shelving the kick, I really don't want to damage your athlete. It's really important. You need to build that up like anything else with progressive resistance. But this pad is held in tight to me, so I've got the angle for chopping down the kick, and I just push this handle more and more. So eventually, if I'm tabling it, you can lift the athlete up, kick back, and they're used to dealing with that. You'll see that happen a lot in Thai, the guy kicking and being off balance. So if I'm holding the pad here, they're getting used to this motion where I can just hold it for a second and move into clinch, etc., etc.